He is very sweet and a very big liar. Did you ever like me? Yes! Hey guys, it's Sharon. If you know me, if you don't, well, if you've been following me for quite a minute, you would know that I have no shame in spilling my own tea and just putting it on the internet because, you know, why not? So I have done some revealing and exposing things before, and I'm gonna say this right off the bat. I don't think I've ever done anything more revealing and exposy-y than this before. So there's this trend, and originally I got it sent from my friends. It was on TikTok. It's this girl sending her crushes like a Google form of her talking about the crush she had on the boys. So I was like, oh my god, that is insane. That's very bold. Then I was like, oh my god, you know what? This is low-key something I would do. But then I was like, no, that's too bold. And not everyone is as bold as I am. But then I really thought about it. I was like, I mean, why not? You only live once. Like Drake literally said YOLO, so that's what I'm doing right now. I made my own Google form quiz, which I do those for my videos anyways. I was like, okay, this is just different. Instead of sending these to my audience and my viewers, I'm sending it to my ex-crushes. No biggie. So I made my own quiz telling these guys, hey, I had a crush on you. Can you answer these questions? And I am going to react to those responses with you right now. This is either gonna make me feel really bad or really great. Probably the first one. But anyways, if you guys do want to see more videos like this, give us a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. If you would like us to say in my videos, make sure to follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. And of course, if you want to see more videos, I have a bunch more on my channel that you can binge at all times, and you can always subscribe for more. But enough about that. I'm ready to expose myself. I can't believe I did this, but I also can believe I did this. Also, I just realized I did not change the comment of the day from another video, so sorry. I was very nervous about this video, as you can tell. So the first step was, of course, creating the quiz. I called it To All the Boys I've Crushed Before, because this is such a Laura Jean thing to do. That's the pun. So my bio says, if you're receiving this, I liked you at some point in my life. Congrats! I understand this may be a bit awkward, but please don't take it to heart. I'm not trying to make a move nor create drama with partners if you have one. My intentions are lighthearted, just want to make some fun YouTube content. Please answer all these questions honestly, and of course, thanks so much in advance. I really appreciate it. That was one thing that made me nervous because I was like, some of these guys I haven't talked to in a hot minute, and if they have a girlfriend, I don't want their girlfriends to think I'm like trying to slide in their DMs. Like, these are my ex-crushes. I'm generally not trying to hit any of them up. I really didn't want it to be taken the wrong way, but I also felt more confident about it because I know these guys and they're really nice, and we didn't end things on bad terms. Like, we're still on friendly terms, so I wasn't that worried, but I was still a tiny bit worried, so I had to throw in that disclaimer. Now the questions. Some of them I made a requirement, and some I was like, okay, you can fill this out, you don't have to though. So the first question was, what's your name? If you want to remain anonymous, add anon after your name, because, you know, not everyone has to spill their tea online like me. I then added it. Did you know I liked you? Yes, no, kinda, other. I really don't know what other would be, but it's there. If you knew I liked you, how could you tell? This one isn't required because if he said no, then I mean, there's no point in answering that. Did you ever like me? Yes, no, kinda, other. Again, the other's just kind of there. I don't know what it could possibly be. If you liked me, what stopped you from saying so? This is not required because, I mean, maybe they didn't like me, but I love this question because I'm so interested to see what the answers to this are. The next is, rate my attractiveness from a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being it's a no for me dog, 10 being dang, she cute or whatever. I also asked to rate my personality on a scale of 1 to 10, number 1 being trash, 10 being cool AF. I also was just curious at this point. I'm like, I'm quizzing my ex-crush. I want to know some more things. It says, what was your first impression of me? I asked trait you like about me, trait you dislike about me, and then I also threw in what is our status right now on a scale of 1 to 10, which is like, we barely talk or we're friends. Lastly, I added 2 more things, and that was, how awkward was this for you? Scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not at all, 10 being very awkward. And then I let them just say anything they wanted. I threw in this last one that says, feel free to mention any last thoughts or things you want to say to the viewers. So this is a very, I guess, intimate quiz for lack of better words, and I'm not gonna lie, my heart is racing. Like, after I sent the text on Instagram DMs, whatever it was, my heart was pounding. I guess because I've never actually really told these guys, oh my god, I like you, or I have a crush on you, so now I'm like, now they know. I am completely vulnerable right now. But anyways, so the first one, oh gosh. The first one just says anon. I'm really nervous. Okay, did you know I liked you? Yes, that's great. If you knew I liked you, how could you tell? You sent me a very long and in-depth, oh no, I know who this is. You sent me a very long and in-depth text message complaining about how insensitive I was, which someone would only take the time to do if the person they cared about let them down. I mean, He's not wrong. This was, I think, when I was around 18, and at that age, my biggest dating flaw was telling people how they should be treating me. And this guy wasn't even my boyfriend or anything. He was literally just a crush, and I did send him a long text just exposing all the ways he was disrespecting me and treating me badly. But since then, I have learned, don't tell people how to treat you. Like, the right one will treat you well without you telling them how to treat you. Did you ever like me? Kind of. Kind of? All right. Intriguing. If you liked me, what stopped you from saying so? Career, distance, and my own personal priorities. We do live on opposite sides of the country, so yes, I guess there's that, but I respect it. Rate my attractiveness an 8. I'll take it. Rate my personality an 8? Only an 8? He's like me. Like, we're the same person. Whatever. What was your first impression of me? Attractive, calm, and assertive. I guess, you know, after you send someone a long essay, novel on how they should treat you, maybe you are a little bit assertive. I can't believe I did that. Anyways, trait you like about me, your constant work ethic. Trait you dislike about me, attitude when it isn't called for. I mean, baby, is the Cuban in me. Like, can you blame a sis? I'm working on my attitude, I promise. What is our status right now? A 4. Yeah, we don't really talk that often. I mean, we'll have moments when we like catch up and then it's like, okay, continue your life now, see you on the next catch up, which is totally fine. How awkward was this for you? A 2. Lastly is feel free to mention any last thoughts. Oh wow, this is long. Keep listening, learning, and growing. You will all make mistakes when it comes to dating and relationships. Don't beat yourself up, but don't fall victim into the trap of thinking you're always the victim. Is that an indirect? I'm kidding. More often than not, we are the creators of our circumstances, especially when it comes to who we allow into our lives. Respect others, and if something feels off, take the time to think and process why. Don't just act emotionally. That is definitely an indirect right there. Maybe I'm taking things personal right now. Anyways, finally, never do something that you think would hurt your partner or anyone at all, no matter how they've wronged you. Be kind, we're all in this together. That is so cute and so precious, and this is why I love this kid. Great advice, y'all. Okay, first one wasn't that bad. I'm scared they're just gonna get worse. Number 2, what's your name? Oh no. He's decided to stay anon, but at least he put his name. This guy I had a crush on in high school. Did you know I liked you? Kinda. Okay, at least that wasn't that obvious, right? If you knew I liked you, how could you tell? I think you told me. I'm not sure, LOL. Did I tell him? You know what? I think I literally texted him saying, dude, have you not noticed that I like you? Huh, well, all right. Did you ever like me? Kind of. 2 for 2, y'all. If you liked me, what stopped you from saying so? I think we talked to each other about things. Again, I don't remember all the specifics. I mean, I guess the only thing we talked to each other was like being attracted to each other, I guess. I don't know, y'all. I kind of blocked out anything that has to do with school, really. Rate my attractiveness a 7. Baby, I don't take anything below 8. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I'll take it. It's not a 5 or below, so I'm good. Rate my personality an 8. At least my personality is more than my attractiveness, so I will take that because it is what's inside that matters the most. What was your first impression of me? Very kind. I love that. Apparently, I'm very assertive to the other guy. Trait you like about me, you're very nice and fun to talk to. Trait you dislike, none, you're very cool. He is very sweet and a very big liar. There has got to be something about me that he does not like. What is our status right now? 7. Yeah, I mean, like, we can talk whenever and it'll be fine, but it's not like we talk often, you know? How awkward was this for you? An 8? Any last thoughts? He said, I hope this video goes well. Nice to hear from you, and I hope things continue to go well. At least my ex-crushes are very nice boys. Maybe my taste isn't all that trash. Number 3. This one just says anon. So again, I'm gonna have to guess. Did you know I liked you? Kinda. Am I just gonna get kinda for all of this? All right. If you knew I liked you, how could you tell? I wasn't too sure, but also, you are Sharon. Why is that the most me thing anyone has ever told me? I feel like my niceness and my talkative and my very like outgoingness, sometimes it's very hard to tell, is she flirting? Does she like me, or is she just overly nice? So I can kind of see why he would say that. Did you ever like me? Other? He put a question mark for other? What do you mean other? I knew I should not have put other. Now I'm mad. If you liked me, what stopped you from saying so? He literally just said, what is that? not. Whatever, it's fine. Oh my god, they gave me a 10 on my attractiveness and a 10 on my personality. What was your first impression of me? That you were funny as hell and I wanted to get to know you. This form feels like I'm 14 again. This is interesting. I'm just like, who is this? Trait you like about me. You're strong and independent and it is admirable. That's really sweet. You know what? I think I might know who this is because trait you dislike about me, where you live. Oh, I know who this is. Oh, I think I know why their questions were kind of sus. It is because I'm about 98% sure this guy has a girlfriend. Status right now, 10. We're friends. I know exactly who this is. How awkward was this for you? A number 2. Really? A number 2? Because there is a really long about this, but alright. For last thoughts, it says, Sharon, why are you trying to play me like this? It's funny because I arguably can say this is probably one of my best friends. But like, obviously when I met him, I was like, wow, we get along great and he's cute. I think I have a crush on him. So that is funny. Number 4. Oh no. This is our first not a non-person. Wow, we really are exposing ourselves all the way for this one. So this is Nick Anderson. Nick, I think I met when I was 19. And Nick, it kind of like hit me like a train. Did you know I liked you? Kinda. Alright. If you knew I liked you, how could you tell? You chose my band's show over a Backstreet Boys concert. Did I do that? There's no way. Would I do that? I really don't think I'd do this. How can I choose someone else over the Backstreet Boys? I don't know, Nick. I'm also scared that he's like right and I'm wrong and I'm just not remembering things right, but holy crap. Well, yeah, fun fact, Nick is in a band. They're called The Rex. They're great. Go listen to them. But I don't know if I would choose Nick over Backstreet Boys. Did you ever like me? Kind of. If you liked me, what stopped you from saying so? And Nick Anderson is a butthead because he left it blank. So should have made that a requirement. Lesson learned. Nick gave me a 7 on attractiveness. At least not below a 5, so it's fine. He gave me a 10 for personality. So thank you. I will accept that because again, it's what's inside that matters the most. What was your first impression of me? Very funny, self-deprecating, and smiley. Yeah, lots of self-deprecating. It is my humor. So, but I feel like that's also his sense of humor because trait you like about me, your sense of humor. Trait you dislike about me. You sent me this Google form to fill out. At least he's honest. What is our status right now? A 6. Fair. Like we still check in every now and then. How awkward was this for you? A 10. Straight up very awkward. Sounds like Nick. Feel free to mention any last thoughts. And he said, I wish I had some juicy stories to tell you, but I'll leave this by saying Sharon is rad and always so refreshing to talk to. And filling this out took 5 minutes, but following me on Instagram takes 5 seconds at WRX, which is Rex Nick A. Love you, bye. Oh, Nick, you shameless plug, but you know what? I respect it. If you follow Nick, comment a bear emoji on some of his photos. Let's leave him confused. And now you know what one of my ex-crushes looks like. This is a lot of tea. Oh god. Me, I'm like, I hope everyone else is anonymous. Number 5. Who is this? Oh, this is Tristan. Oh my god. This is probably one of my first crushes ever. Tristan, I had the fattest crush on in middle school. I was like 12. Holy crap, this was almost like 10 years ago. Did you know I liked you? Kinda. If you knew I liked you, how could you tell? I think someone mentioned it to me. LOL. I feel like this was definitely a possibility because like in middle school, you're always like, oh my god, like get your friend to ask his friend if he likes me, you know? So I think that is 110% what I had my friends do. Did you ever like me? Kind of. Interesting. If you liked me, what stopped you from saying so? You were super cool, but I had a girlfriend most of middle school, so I didn't really pursue anyone but the person I was with. Respect. Also, how the heck did you have a girlfriend for most of middle school? I still haven't had a solid boyfriend, and this man was having a solid girlfriend in middle school. 2 sets of people. Rate my attractiveness an 8 and personality is a 10. Thank you. What was your first impression of me? Oh god. Middle school me? Ew. I don't remember the first time we met, but I do remember when you cut your leg and had to get like stitches and stuff, and I thought it was so badass. LMFAO. You guys obviously don't see my legs, but you might find out in my Instagram photos. I have this big fat scar on my leg. I was dancing in the bathroom to the Jonas Brothers. I put my foot on the soap dish. I weighed too much at the time, broke the soap dish, and it cut me as I fell into the bathtub. I had to get like 58 stitches for it, or 52, something like that. Either way, it looks like a shark bite on my leg. I did school from home for like a month, and when I finally went back, I remember it was math class, and Tristan sat next to me, and he was like, it looks like Frankenstein, and I was like, this is what boys are into. Trait you like about me. We share the same dope music choices. Trait you dislike about me. Nothing really ever stood out. Yet. What is our status right now? We're friends. How awkward was this for you? Not at all. Love it. He has no last thoughts or comments to say, but y'all are really exposing me more than I thought. This is the last boy, and it is not anonymous. This is Alexis. I met Alexis when I was 16. Did you know I liked you? Kind of. Okay. If you know I liked you, how could you tell? It's easy to tell when Chatong likes you. That is his nickname for me. Alexis and I are actually still close friends. Did you ever like me? Yes! 16-year-old me is freaking screaming right now, I promise. If you liked me, what stopped you from saying so? Your dog Fluffy hates me. I knew it wouldn't work. Okay, in his defense, Fluffy does not like men. And I mean, maybe she senses something I don't. Rate my attractiveness a 9. Rate my personality a 10. Teenage Sharon is like, wow, really? What was your first impression of me? Damn dog, she's tall. I'm like 5'5" and a half. I mean, I don't think that's tall. This guy's also like 6'4". Trait you like about me, very caring and honest. Also great butt. My butt and I appreciate that. Trait you dislike about me, never takes a chill pill. Yup. What is our status right now? 10, we're friends. How awkward was this for you? 4. Feel free to mention any last thoughts or things you want to say to the viewers. Nothing. Wow, I am so glad this is over. I mean, I don't regret it. I'll say that. It's just interesting to see the other person's perspective because some of these guys were like such a big part of my life. Like, how can I make him like me? And now I'm just like airing out, hey, I liked you at one point. Can I get your feedback on it? Can I quiz you on it? So this is a very interesting challenge to do. I don't know what the purpose of knowing stuff was, but why not, you know? So I challenge you to go do this to your ex crushes too. It's actually kind of fun. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. If you do want to see more videos like this, also let me know. Shout of the week goes to Anya on Instagram. Thank you so much. If you guys do want to be shout of the week, just follow me on my Instagram and stay active. And of course, if you want to see more videos like this, I have a bunch more on my channel. I think the last time I kind of exposed myself like this was maybe sending 100 pickup lines to like famous boys, like YouTubers and celebs. So if you liked this, you might like that one. But if you want to see more, you can definitely subscribe for more. But all that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!